Coming up next, the Village of Lake George Board is requesting that the Warren County Board of Supervisors repeal the fireworks law. I've got the details. Plus, a Hudson Falls police sergeant resigns after being accused of taking money from the police. I've got the latest on that. And Sylvan Learning Center's executive director, Patrick McNamara, shares tips on keeping your kids sharp during the summer recess. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and here's a look at what's making news today in Saratoga, Warren, and Washington counties. Well, in our lead story, this year for the first time, Warren County allowed for the sale of fireworks. However, that could quickly change if area communities have their way. Earlier this year, the Warren County Board of Supervisors approved a law allowing for the sale of fireworks between June 1st and July 5th. Now, during that period, many addressed concerns that the manufacturers did not provide safety information, and there were numerous complaints and accidents related to the improper use of fireworks. Well, last night, the Lake George Village Board passed a unanimous resolution asking the Warren County Board of Supervisors to rescind the law. Village Mayor Bob Blais said he has heard numerous complaints from residents, merchandisers, and tourists. Mayor Blais said that the law doesn't seem to work for them, and the residents are against the sale of fireworks. Now, if the law isn't rescinded, stores would be able to sell fireworks between December 26th and January 2nd. Now, here's the interesting point. Residents, however, are allowed to use the fireworks any time of the year. Well, now changing from news to weather. The region saw a break from the humidity throughout the day today. How's the midweek forecast shaping up? Well, for the latest, we're going to head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Back to the news. Hudson Falls Police Sergeant Scott Mouthrop has resigned his post as part of a plea deal. He was accused of stealing between $5,000 and $6,000 from the union that represents village police officers. Authorities made the arrest after an investigation by the village and state police. Now, the plea deal includes pleading guilty to a misdemeanor and orders that he pay full restitution. Now, however, a felony charge of grand larceny has been dropped, and Mouthrop can apply to other police departments if he chooses. Well, Police Union President Scott Gillis said they haven't received any restitution yet. However, his attorney says that the money is in an account and will be turned over to the union. The Saratoga County's DA office is trying the case as a special prosecutor. The case was transferred to Greenwich Town Court after Hudson Falls Justice Matthew Mabb recused himself. The case resumes on July 28th. Well, in other news, Christina Loomis, the woman accused of crashing into and killing Elizabeth Gibson in Granville, had a blood alcohol content of 0.29. Loomis was charged with first-degree vehicular manslaughter as well as felony DWI and aggravated unlicensed operation of a motor vehicle. Police said that Loomis has a history of drunken driving, which includes at least 3 prior arrests and 2 convictions. Well, any vehicle Loomis drives is required to have an ignition interlock device on it. Now, this would require Loomis to blow into a tube before the vehicle started. Police noted that the Cadillac Seville she was driving was not equipped with the device on the night of the crash, and the vehicle wasn't even registered in her name. Law enforcement traced the vehicle to Loomis's father, Melvin Loomis. He is being charged with facilitating aggravated unlicensed operation of a motor vehicle and loaning a vehicle without an interlock device to a person required to use one. Police say that he allowed his daughter to use the vehicle multiple times with the knowledge she didn't have a license and the required interlock device. Well, Christina Loomis remains in Washington County Jail in lieu of bail. Well, still to come, school may be out for the summer, but don't let your brain take a recess. Sylvan Learning Executive Director Patrick McNamara is here to share tips on preventing summer brain drain. Plus, Adirondack Museum's marketing assistant, Paige Derner, is here to talk about the Made in the Adirondacks Fair coming up this weekend and the museum's Monday night lecture series. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, or join us for an interview, give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Woo!